The conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field for the first time today. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. And it's on the ground. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
On the option. He'll toss it.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Lincoln. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
Fires to the big fella. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Dances away from one. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The option look. He'll pitch it. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Cornhuskers offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense.
He's going for a big play downfield. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. The back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Got his man out of the backfield. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. The offense set for a first down play. He'll start this drive firing. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Hold it, open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in their run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
He's snagged on the outside. It's Lincoln. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got his man in the middle. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Now the toss. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Tackled after picking up the first down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. Inside the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the timing just a hair off. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. This one's complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he wants it all. Brings it in down the left side. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Cornhuskers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Well, he might have wanted to just let that one go to see if it would go into the end zone, but makes the fair catch at the 5. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Going to throw it over the top of the D. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Grabs it in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's going to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Going over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He'll do it himself. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too, because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Touch pass on the run. Dances away from the D. Nothing but green ahead. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Now they'll run the draw. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. And how about that one, running it too? Great push up front.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Line gets set, first down. Looking for space, it's Lincoln. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Keeps the legs moving. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Steps away. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The run from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fair catch called for and made. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. At the 35, he's open. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Coming after it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On second down, looking again to throw. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wolverines will try to run off the clock in the final minute. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his feet. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And as they come to the line, they have the lead, and they have the clock on their side. First and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take